Hey, what's up guys? I'm going to do a little gear review for you. It's been a while since I did one of these. This is going to be on the original SOE, or original Special Operations Equipment battery wallet. Pretty simple product, but pretty versatile. And I think the original design for this was to hold spare batteries for your weapons light. Okay, let's say you run an AR with a some kind of flashlight on the end. They take batteries. They don't last forever, so God forbid in the middle of combat you don't have your flashlight and you need it. It's just good to have the extra batteries. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm not a military guy, okay, but I do have a great use for this. I'm actually been using this to carry AA batteries for my camera. When I'm out and about, I'm doing my shooting videos and I'm outside and just wherever I am, I have this on my waist, okay? I have it towards my hip on my weak side, and so it's just completely out of the way. But it holds 4 spare batteries for me for my camera. And basically, you have a flap on the front here. It's all Velcro. That opens up. The bottom folds down. And then you have 2 side panels. So it keeps it completely secure. If you see, once the sides are closed up and the bottom's closed up, and of course the top, it's completely secure. There's no way these are going to fall out at all. It's going to be extremely rare you could even get any dirt or anything in there, even if you're rolling around on the ground. So it's very protected and very secure, which I like that quite a bit. Again, like all the SOE gear, just completely overbuilt, and I mean that in a great way. Totally durable, totally rugged, lots of stitching. Just a great product, and specifically this one, because it's so enclosed. Like I said, it's almost like a little burrito. I mean, the thing is it's totally enclosed. Okay, so I mean, for the soldier, or for someone who's actually active and running around and jumping and climbing and just, I mean, you could throw this off the side of the building. They're not going to fall out. Okay, the batteries might be broken, but they're not going to fall out. It is just completely secure. But anyway, just a note here. The stock battery wallet from original SOE is made to fit CR123 lithium batteries. Okay, that's a very important note. Okay, I actually have the stock one that holds the CR123 batteries, and they're going to be wider, so they're going to be fatter, but they are shorter than a AA. Okay, so you have more closure over the front. When I use this same case for the AA batteries, you can see I don't have as much closure on the top. Now it does close, and it's still very secure, and I have probably, I'd say, a ½ inch of connection here where the Velcro meets, which is totally enough. It's still not going to move. But just take note, if you were to use this for its intended purpose with the CR123 batteries, you're going to have more closure. You're going to have probably, this flap will come all the way to the end, okay, like it's supposed to. Now, all original SOE gear, it's kind of a small company. It's all custom hands-on work. There's no factory, they're not pumping out thousands of pieces of gear a day. They're real people sitting in front of sewing machines and building this stuff. Okay, so it is all custom work. That's why a lot of the prices are a little bit higher. The quality really reflects that, though. Okay, something I really have to stress is that, just like with a knife or anything else, you're going to pay for a custom piece. That being said, because it is in fact custom work, you can have these tailored to whatever size battery you want. Very important, though, like I said, the stock one is for CR123 lithium batteries. They're shorter, they're wider. If you want one specifically for AA's, let them know when you're ordering. Or let's say you want it for any battery, let them know so they can custom build it to fit them properly. Alright, my camera died, the batteries died, while I was filming a video about how I carry my spare batteries. If that's not ironic, I don't know what is. And you might notice that I'm missing 2 of them, because guess what? They're in the camera. That's too funny. Anyway, I'm trying to think of where I left off. I was talking about how their gear is custom made, and if you want something that's going to fit a different battery other than the CR123 lithiums, you do need to contact them, let them know. They'll tailor it to exactly what you need. It may reflect the price, really depends on what you want. But the standard one for the CR123 lithiums is $25. They come in a variety of colors. You can check their website. I'll put a link in the sidebar, or description box rather, right to this product so you can see what they offer. But it's a really cool product. It works out great. Like I said, it's extremely secure. And let me show you real quick the back here for its attachment point. Fits on any strap or any piece of gear. See, there's a very simple Velcro strap on the back. It is adjustable. This fits my standard belt. When it's closed just like this, Fits my belt great. Just a little bit of wiggle up and down, but that's fine. You know, I don't mind. Even kind of running around and doing what I do, I don't find it to be a problem. It doesn't really drift too much. If you do have a wider belt, let's say you have you know, a 2-inch military belt or police belt or whatever, you can easily adjust this. Just pull this piece back and then use whatever Velcro you need to get that length you need for your attachment. You can very easily throw this on a backpack strap if you want. In the past, if I didn't want to carry this on my person, I have a range bag, and I actually just put it on the strap of my range bag. Okay, so they're always close by when I'm filming, and I have those spare batteries. So you know, it's a great product. It's very simple, but like I said, it's custom made. The quality is top notch, and I love it. And let me tell you, this one's got a lot of use since I got it. I don't know. There's a lot of products out there where you get it and it's kind of cool. You start using it, and then you don't know what you did before because it's so great and you can't live without it. That's just one of those things. It's such a simple thing, you know. But instead of having to keep the batteries in my pocket or keep in my bag, I just keep them on my belt. So very convenient for me. And like I said, I mean, specifically made, I think, for weapons lights and, you know, kind of military tactical gear. You know, your main flashlight may take you know, 123 lithiums and your weapon light, whatever your system is for your lighting and whatever kind of batteries you need. It's just great to have backup batteries, you know, close by at all times. You never know when you're gonna need them. So anyway, that's the battery wallet from Original SOE. Again, link is going to be in the description box if you want to check it out on their website. You know, do check out their other stuff. They make a lot of cool stuff. And like I said, it's all custom done. You know, it really is. It's amazing work for the money. Some things might seem like they're expensive, but you know, compare it to anything else. You know, compare a production knife to a custom knife. You know, it's just it's a huge difference. And you know, the prices have been the same for years and years and years, and I'm surprised they haven't gone up. You know, to keep with what's going on. But anyway, you know, I don't want to get too much into that. I do think that at least 90% of what they offer is well worth it. I really do. And I've been enjoying a lot of their products, and I will have more reviews in the future on some of the other stuff that I have that I think is great. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I thank you very much for watching and your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.